Foul shot in the air. That one's off the iron, no good. Second foul shot is good. So 84-82, 43.7 to go. And we get a timeout, Ohio Dominican. And now conversations amongst the officials and Jim Weedy.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Figures. Ken with 26, Schweiger with 16, Utterback with 16, and then Paige Bellman with 13. Some of the other scoring, Kennedy Schleybaugh has 20 points. Angela Troyer, 5 of 14, 13 points, and Olivia Fox has 12. So it'll be sideline out of bounds. It'll be Stair to inbound. Try to go into Fox, they do. Fox will hand back, and now we get a whistle on the foul. It's a couple fouls to give here for Findlay. Foul goes against Sydney Ken, just a second on her. So here's Stair to inbound. Throw it in the backcourt to Schleybaugh. Schleybaugh is fouled by Utterback. So next foul put him in the bonus here. And so now it's sideline out of bounds in the backcourt for ODU. Stair to inbound again. Come in to Schleybaugh, and now the Oilers look like they're just going to play. So Schleybaugh across the timeline. Left point to Stair. Stair around the high ball screen. Oilers will switch it. Defended by Schweiger into the corner to Troyer. Troyer back out top. Schleybaugh, 15 on the shot clock. Crossover into the corner or baseline drive by Troyer, then out to Stair. 8 on the shot clock. Stair in the lane, step through move, up and no good. Oilers need a rebound. It's going to be a jet ball. Possession arrow is Ohio Dominican. So Oilers get what they wanted. A miss on the offensive end, but unable to convert. And now baseline out of bounds. Oilers forced to foul now. Ball comes to the corner, whistle on a foul. Stair is going to go to the line to shoot foul shots. Is landed, fouled her, so 12.6 left. So Gabby Stair, who's 1 of 3 from the foul line, 35 points. Couple dribbles here for the lefty. Shot is in the air, up and good. 2-point game now, or actually, excuse me, 3-point game now. Second opportunity is good. 86-82, timeout Jim Weedy to advance the basketball. So the Oilers got to talk about a couple things. It's going to be a full timeout. Tell you what, let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back and talk about it on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the ultimate comfort system from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever. Now the ability to finely tune your system is always at your fingertips. Expect consistently clean and perfect air delivered by an eco-friendly system that's also the most efficient available.
Run Bellman off some screens. Top of the key to Landon. Bridget for three. Left it short. No good. And that's going to come to Slayball. She'll be fouled. And really good setup there by Jim Wheaties. A little screen to screener. And got Bridget wide open at the top. Is unable to knock it in. And so sends Kennedy Slayball to the line here. She's perfect today. 4 of 4.
Kennedy Slayball, shoot 2.
First foul shot up and good. 5-point game now. Pretty good effort by the Oilers. Just ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. A lot of credit to ODU. 88-82, 6-point game, 7 seconds remaining. Ball comes into Schweiger. Schweiger will send it down the short corner to Ken. And that one goes out of bounds with 0.9 to go. It's going to be off of ODU. Send it into Bellman. Bellman then will let the clock run out. That'll be the ball game. High Dominican wins this one. 88-82. ODU raises their record to 8-3 on the year. The Oilers fall to 6-7 on the year. That's going to. So let's go ahead and send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the final stats on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Earth Philosophy produces premium wellness and skincare products that are 100% plant-based. In every part of the process, we use environmentally sustainable methods because in order for the earth to keep us healthy, we have to keep the earth healthy. The Plant Kingdom provides us with powerful natural oils that activate our body's ability to heal itself. The resulting products are ready to use for wellness, aromatherapy, massage, and skincare. To learn more about Earth Philosophy products and the healing benefits of plants, please visit our website at earthphilosophy.com.
Wasbro Rental Property is a family-owned and operated residential rental company serving Findlay, Ohio. For over 50 years, Wasbro Rental Property has helped residents find the right apartment to fit their needs. Go to the Sherman House and Wasbro Rental Property, LLC on Facebook for more rental information, or call 419-423-8321. Wasbro is proud to support the University of Findlay Media Network.
Alrighty. Okay. Wait, I will follow the cheerleaders or the guys? Okay. The guys are the cheerleaders. The guys are the cheerleaders.
Welcome back to Neat Camp Arena. Jason Granger here with you. The ladies on the short end of the stick in this one. Lose it 88-82 to Ohio Dominican. Run down the stats first for ODU. Led by Gabby Stair. Played 36 minutes in this one. 14 of 21 from the floor. 6 of 9 from 3. 3 of 5 from the foul line. 37 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Olivia Fox, 6 of 10 shooting, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Allie Kern, 2 of 6 from the floor, 4 points, and 6 rebounds. Kennedy Schlabel, 7 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 8 from 3, 6 of 6 from the foul line, 22 points, 6 assists. Allison Troyer played almost 40 minutes in this one, 5 of 14 from the floor, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Amanda Schroeder played 7 minutes, did not score, had a rebound. Bailey Williams, 5 minutes, did not score. And then Celeste Marshmer, 14 minutes of action, did not score, had a board. For the game, ODU goes 34 of 68, that's 50%. 9 of 24 from the three-point line for 38%. And then 11 of 13 from the foul line for 85%. For the Oilers, they're led by Sydney Kinn, 11 of 19 shooting, 26 points, 12 rebounds, and an assist. Bridget Landon, 3 of 12 from the floor, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Paige Bowman, 5 of 9 shooting, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Amber Schweiger, 6 of 12 from the floor, 16 points, 11 assists. Allison Underback, 6 of 10 shooting, 16 points. She made 4 threes. Off the bench, Elizabeth Flynn was 1 of 2 from the floor, 2 points, 3 assists. Lily Simon made 2 foul shots, secured 2 points, and then Madison Stolle played 4 minutes and not scored. Findlay goes 32 of 68, that's 47%. 6 of 14 from the three-point line for 43%. And then 12 of 16 from the foul line for 75%. Some of the other numbers here, points off at turnovers, 22-18 in favor of ODU. Points in the paint, 50-38 in favor of Findlay. Second chance points, 11-10 in favor of ODU. Fast break points, 19-14 in favor of the Panthers, and then bench points, 4-zip in favor of the Oilers. Biggest lead of the game for Ohio Dominican was 13. That came late in the second quarter. Biggest lead for the Oilers was 7. That was early in the fourth quarter. It's the best scoring run, 12 straight for ODU, 7 straight for Findlay. There were 7 lead changes. The lead game was tied 9 times. Finlay led for 23 minutes in this one. ODU led for 14. In the end, it's the fourth quarter that doomed the Oilers, as ODU outscored Findlay 27-18. It's coming with an 88-82 victory. ODU improves their record to 8-3 overall. Findlay drops to 6-7 on the year. Oilers back in action on Saturday. Lake Erie comes to town. We'll have that one for you. Tip off at 1 o'clock. We'll have pregame about 12:45. But don't go anywhere. The men's game's coming up next here, and we'll have it on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC. How we doing, Dave?
I'm well. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan! everything did good. And every time you get the stats, bring me one up. I can meet you halfway or something. Okay, I appreciate it. If not, appreciate it. All right.
Thank you, Ron, and welcome back to Knee Camp Arena, the second header of our game here with the men getting set to take on Ohio Dominican. Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause. And Dave, it feels like we've been away for quite some time, but certainly good to be back here in Knee Camp Arena.
Yeah, we had been away from the friendly confines, and it is certainly good to get back. And, the Oilers have been on the road, but, kind of put a nice streak together. So it'll be good to see him back on the home court.
Yeah, interesting road trip. They go to Walsh and certainly didn't put their best foot forward there. Really tough first half, and then go down to two places where it's tough to play, to Owensboro and get a really nice victory. And then I wasn't expecting a blowout against Trevecca's. They finally, I think that's just the second time they've had their guys back, but two really nice wins on the road.
Yeah, that's a tough trip, for anybody in the league. Hillsdale can tell you how hard it is because they eked out 2 W's on both locations. So it's never the easiest trip to go down there. And but the Oilers again played well together as a team on Thursday at KWC, and then finish it off with a solid win at Trevecca.
Well, a great weekend for Tommy Schmock. He has 17 points, 10 assists. He went 10 to 10 from the foul line there at KWC. Added 14 points against Trevecca and Nazarene, and then, oh, by the way, becomes the all-time assist leader and knocks out our guy Dustin Piper, who's probably upset about that.
Now, who's this Dustin Piper guy? Well, he was a player, and if you break his records, that tells you something, because they don't come in better than DP, in terms of what he did here in his career, and certainly when it says AA behind your name, All-American, he got things done, but Tommy certainly joined great company there.
Certainly did. Well, today's matchup, ODU, and this has been a team, as Coach Ernst noted in the pregame, that maybe hit hard by COVID, hasn't had all their players. You look down there, you can't speculate, but they got a number of guys out, but this is a team that's been hot and cold. They do have a really impressive win over Cedarville.
Yes, they had an early win against Cedarville. They had, like you said, the slow start to the season. In January now, I think they're off to a 3-1 record in this month. So, I think Coach Winters thinks they've got it, get going at least in the right direction. It's always good to start playing and get their games under their belt. And this is a team that has come in here before and given us some tough games over the years. So you just don't know what to expect tonight.
Certainly has, and their point guard makes them go. Sean Marks, a 5'11" sophomore. He's from Olentangy High School there in Delaware. Averages 18 points per game.
Yeah, Sean Marks he's the guy. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. Number one, number two, they have. They don't play a lot of kids off the bench. They've got 3 to 4 guys getting 30-plus minutes. Marks is one of those, so he's not coming off the floor hardly at all. So he's a guy that they'll set up with a lot of ball screens. And they want him to get deep into the key and feed off people. So Findlay's going to have just a solid effort to keep him out of the lane.
And you look at the roster, a number of guys in that 6'4" to 6'5" area. Ethan Haynes, a redshirt sophomore. He's from Florence, Kentucky, averages about 12 per game. And then, Matt King has been a guy we're used to. He's been around for quite a while, 6'5" from Mason. And he averages 10, so they got a couple wings, a couple forwards, big bodies.
Yeah, Haynes is, like you said, he's the third year in their program. He was a redshirt sophomore. Matt King, you've mentioned, has been around for a long time. He's certainly the veteran's presence on their squad. And then, they're getting a lot of good play out of the freshman out of Anthony Wayne, Zach Zuhl as well, who's done a good job filling in and getting some early minutes.
Well, you look at the standings here, and we're halfway in, and it's kind of interesting. Several teams that have played 9-10 games, and then some teams that maybe played 5 or 6. I guess that should be expected, kind of the environment you're in. But Findlay fans, and I guess Coach Ernst got to be happy with where he's at. 8-1 on the season, 9-1 overall.
Absolutely, and it's like you mentioned the game at Walsh. It's you just certainly give Walsh a lot of credit for how they played that given day. It wasn't Findlay's best effort, but again, same thing. That was our first road trip. You know, even though you have a veteran crew, sometimes you just never know how your kids adapt and adjust. And if anything, this year's taught you, this is a year of adjustments. You know, you really have to change your practices and your way you do things at times. And you know, like I said, Findlay's rebounded well from that loss and come in here tonight pretty excited about that.
Well, we'll have to see if we're able to get this game started on time. The step ladder has come out, and I think we're going to have some rim changes here, as there was some dunking going on out there, and we might have a rim issue. But we'll try to find out more before that, though. We'll take a listen to the head coach interview. Coach Charlie Ernst. I had to talk to him before this ball game on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC. Yeah, take 3 in front of this one, and then we'll see where we're at with this ladder issue right now.
That's king.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Around and say hi to everybody. I'm the only one not working.
Glasgow hurt his nose.
Yeah, I think it was in the second game. He said that ran into Brady and Brady threw it.
I remember that now. Uh-oh.
see how quick Givens is here.
Didn't know Givens was mechanically inclined.
Welcome back to Knee Camp Arena. Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause, and also Ron Knopf back in the studio. Invite Oilers fans to follow us on Twitter. @OilersOnAir is the handle, and also check out shopoilers.com for all UF athletic apparel. Shopoilers.com. We talked about you got to be flexible with COVID and everything. Like we got to be flexible here as rim issues here at Knee Camp Arena. Assistant Athletic Director Jim Givens alongside Assistant Head Coach Dan Shardo trying to fix the rim. And this is a good example of a small school coach. It's kind of similar to when you're in high school. And even if you're the assistant coach, you're also in charge of the rim. And Coach Shardo out there trying to fix the rim.
Well, if anybody knows rims, it has to be a shooter like Dan Shardo. I mean, he knows what that rim should look like. Now, I don't know about Givens. You know, I don't know if Jimmy has that ability in his repertoire, but obviously as assistant AD, it's a jack of all trades, and you got to, answer the call. But, those things happen. I guess I'd rather have a rim to be need some adjustment rather than replacing a backboard.
Yeah, certainly that. And then the good news for Oiler fans, you get to hear us talk and fill time here while we watch Coach Givens and Coach Shardo try to figure this one out. And usually when we have some time, I like to kind of highlight the program. You look at Coach Ernst took over this program back in 2011-2001 season, and you look at his overall record. And 217 wins to 66 defeats. And you think about with Ron before him, how lucky have Oiler fans been to have the type of seasons we've had year in and year out. It's been great.
Certainly one of the selling points, I know Coach Ernst uses is that stability, that sustainability in terms of, going back, I can't do the math very well in my head, but, you go back prior to Ron Niekamp, Dr. Howdeshell was here, followed by Coach Niekamp, followed by Coach Ernst, 3 coaches in a matter of 1950, I believe. So you do the math, that's pretty impressive just from the standpoint of long-term stability, and that's how you keep programs sustained.
And not only long-term stability, but winning. The Oilers have won 20 games a season 18 times in the last 19 years, and then you look at back even further, they've reached 20 wins 28 times in the last 34 seasons, and that's unheard of. Even when you talk about the greats like Duke and North Carolina, Kentucky, they've all had times where they've had losing seasons. There hasn't been a losing season in that bunch.
No, there hasn't, and I tell you what, Coach Ernst probably alluded to one of the big keys as in his pregame there. He talked about the high quality of point guards that Findlay has graced the floor here in Croy. I tell you what, when you go through that list of players and each of those guys are playing 2, 3, 4 years, that's quality point guard play. And I tell you what, a coach would tell you day in, day out, give me a point guard to start running our show. That's a good start to having a great equation to a good team.
It certainly is. We have great point guards all the way back in the NAIA days. You heard Coach Ernst mention Aaron Raw, Tim Heyman would be another one, and then we transitioned over to Charles Warren to kind of get us started in the Division II area, and then he mentioned all of them: Dustin, Marcus, Kyle Kaola. There's just been some great ones throughout the time, but. Take a look at this Ohio Dominican team, dive a little bit deeper into it. You noticed out there, Matt King, a foot in a boot there, so he's not going to be available. Going to see some new faces here from ODU and some younger players, which, in some ways you might say, well, that's going to be an advantage Findlay, but maybe not, because we're not going to necessarily know what we're going up against.
Well, that's the truth. So now that takes one of their main cogs out of their lineup. Coach talked about how many guys. The key 4 guys were getting 30-plus minutes. So now there's somebody going to step off the bench. Tonight, that's going to be Mitch Wilkerson, a 6'5" freshman out of Grand Rapids, is going to get the call to start the game for Dominican. And And obviously he's played some. He's getting about 12 minutes a game, so it's just going to reverse his role a little bit. He's going to get the starting call.
And you mentioned when we first started talking about Ohio Dominican, this is a team that's had success here in Croy. And you think back just a couple years ago when Taryn and Martise were seniors, we had a heck of a team that went to the Sweet 16, and maybe a couple possessions go our way, and against Ferris State, maybe this team goes on and to the Elite Eight, and who knows what happens. But they made some big plays down the stretch, so this team knows, and these coaches know, because Adam Sitlak, assistant coach, he was on that team that beat us right here.
Yeah, local product out of Liberty Benton. Adam Sitlak had a really solid career down there at the High Dominican, and now is transitioning into the next 18 inches. Move over and see how this coaching gig goes. But Kelly Winters is a long-time assistant in the program, now in his second or third year, second year, and so they're in a situation where they're going to come in here and just play as hard as they can and see where it goes.
Well, something along the lines of playing as hard as you can is there's been a lot of turnover on this roster from graduation. When you look at this team last year, a very veteran team with guys that have been around forever and really good players. Some of the better players in our league were on this Ohio Dominican team last season, but they're not here anymore.
Yeah, and when you have a Brantz and a Hickey that were all league players, that's tough to rebound from. But nonetheless, you got, like I said, Sean Marks he's the kind that makes them go, and he does a great job, running their offense for them. And the fact that they're getting some quality play for some other young people, I think Kelly's really happy with this group.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break here as it looks like we're getting closer as we move from the front side of the rim now to the back side of the rim, which I assume to tighten everything up. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll hopefully be a little bit closer to tip-off here in New Camp Arena on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV. Welcome back to Knee Camp Arena. Jason Granger here with you. Dave Krause and, of course, Ryan Knopf back in the studio. Still a delay here, as technical difficulties, you might say, with the rim, as they've now attempting to install a new rim on the bucket here at Knee Camp Arena. Jim Givens still working on it now. Kyle Neerman and also head coach Charlie Ernst in there taking a look at things. So still a delay. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio for a few minutes. We'll start. Hope to have basketball. Maybe 10 minutes is what they're saying, but it could be sooner. But we'll go ahead and send it back to the studio and hope to have basketball when we return on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLC. Welcome back to Knee Camp Arena. Jason Granger, Dave Krause, and then Ron Knopf in the studio. And still rim issues here at Knee Camp Arena as Jim Givens, Charlie Ernst's been working hard on this one here. And as of right now, still in the delay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another 10-minute break with more music from WLFC, and hopefully this third time will be the charm and we'll be able to cut it out of that early and get back to getting this game underway. So we'll go ahead and send it back to the studio, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
brought to you by UFTV and sponsors like you. Thank you for your support.
You might be surprised at how much money is in the walls of this old house. With a Union Bank Home Equity Line of Credit, the equity from your home can be used for whatever you need. College tuition, paying off those credit cards, even home improvements. And there are no closing costs. Best of all, we work with Union Bank loan professionals right here in your hometown. Go to bubank.com for details. Union Bank, your community bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Why do you want to go to college? To become something more? To find your line and go beyond it? To make someone's life better? To start on a path to a productive career? That's why the University of Findlay is here. Since 1882, a community of passionate learners, inspiring the
Welcome back to Knee Camp Arena. Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause. Ron Knopf back in the studio. And Dave, it looks like we're going to have a little basketball here. As about a minute and a half before we get to starting lineups. But finally, after the delay, and there's a lot of things I think as a coach you worry about. You've been standing around for a half hour or so.
Absolutely. It's kind of like the baseball analogy. You pull on the top. Let's go. Let's get ready to play. And hopefully, your team can focus in right away. And I think you hit it on the head. We'll just see who comes out kind of ready to go as we get going here.
Well, Oilers trying to get ready down there. ODU's already went to their bench. ODU 3-3 on the season. The Oilers 9-1, ranked number 7 in NCAA Division II, and certainly the start important in this one.
Oh, absolutely. I think, this game, last game, next game, you always want to start good as a coach, and you want that good focus as you get going on both ends of the court. You want to make sure you're honed in on the defensive side of report and playing to your strengths, and then offensively pushing it and getting good shots. So I don't think the start is any different than the next game or the last game, but with this situation for the last 45 minutes or how many the delay had been, teams were ready to come play and be halftime by now.
And you have to be ready to come with the right mindset. This is a young ODU team with some new starters getting a chance here tonight. We'll go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup as I think we're getting ready to get to that here. And we'll wait on our PA announcer, Dave, to catch up here with the TV broadcast as well so we can try to line those up for you. So we'll be Ohio Dominican to be announced here first. So we're going to take a look at it. I believe we'll have number 5, Ethan Haynes. Yeah, Ethan Haynes will go ahead and be announced. He's 6'4", guard from Florence, Kentucky, averages 12 points per contest. Number 10, Zach Zool, 6'4", freshman from Waterville, Anthony Wayne High School, just down the road, averages 11 points per game. The point guard is going to be Sean Marks, 5'11", sophomore. He's from Delaware, went to Olentangy High School, averages 18 points per game. Number 13, Mitch Wilkinson getting the start here today. 6'5" freshman from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Averages about 3 points per game. And then Matt Hall will be the center position today. 6'8" redshirt sophomore. He's from Evanston, Illinois. Averages 2 points per game. The Panthers coached by Kelly Winter. Coming to today's ballgame, 3-3 on the season. And now for a look at the Oilers, here's Dave Krause.
Well, the Oilers finally get back home to the Findlay confines of Knee Camp Arena. It's been a while, Jason, and it's good to be back home. And obviously, the Oilers been coached by Charlie Aaron. Charlie in his 10th year. He's on the court. That's Tremaine Road. Tremaine's a senior at Rapid, Ohio, at the Firestone High School, averaging 6.9 points a game. Andrew Owens, the 6'6", out of Carmel, Indiana, getting 6.3. Nathan Brown, number 5, he's averaging 12.4 points a game out of Van Lister High School, Chickasaw, Ohio. We're on the third position around Findlay High School, number 2, Anthony West High School. Number 4, Thomas Smith, 11 points a game out of Cedar Woods in Cleveland, Ohio.
As Dave said, Charlie Aaron, Charlie's 10th season, 217 wins, 266 losses. Our 3 guys in stripes, John Floyd, Ed Phillips, and Mason Seiler. Oilers ranked number 7 in NCAA Division II, and certainly with the way Division II basketball is, you gotta win all your home games. This is a big matchup. If you want to, number 1, win your home games, you want to be in good position for the GMAC tournament. But this team certainly has aspiration for a regional tournament. This is an important one to get here at home.
Absolutely, and the Oilers, like I said, it's kind of funny we mentioned that. I was talking to one of the coaches earlier. Uncharacteristically, Oilers lost 4 games at home last year. It was kind of a abnormal year for them last year in terms of maintaining the home court. So tonight's another opportunity to keep it clean.
All right, here we go, ready to jump center here. Ball is in the air, and ODU will win the tap. This will be Marks with the basketball. He'll come across the timeline, defended by Tommy Schmock, out by the volleyball line. Look, go to the high post. They do to Hall. Hall will turn, face, then hand back. And a 3 on the way by Haynes is up and good. Long-range bomb that time, and it goes in from deep. Schmock, left side to Master Lasco. Come up top to Bruns, now right side Tremaine Gray. Tremaine into the lane, gets to the 10, left-handed runner, up and good. Tremaine Gray.
Drive by Joe to the rim. Good start for him.
He's doing a little token pressure here on Marks. Come across the timeline. Now look to start the offense with the ball screen. Come right side. Oilers will hedge it briefly. Then into the corner to Zool. Zool cut off. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Oilers need a board. Ball's on the floor. Master Lasco comes away with it. Anthony 3-on-1 break. Probably needs to pull this one out. He'll go attack though. Down the short corner. In trouble. Out the brunch. Nate from downtown. Bang. Right from the top of the key. Great pass by Master Lasco.
A great find by Anthony. You saw he didn't have numbers. 5-on-1, so he pulled it back and found a wide open run.
Here comes Marks back the other way. Oilers now lead at 5-3. Here's Zool. Zool up top the key. Now reverse it back left side right in front of the Findlay bench to Marks. Marks looking for a ball screen. Picks up his dribble. In some trouble here. Finds Haynes. Haynes out by the volleyball line. Looking one-on-one on Tremaine Gray. Backs his way in the lane. Tough shot off the back iron. No good, but a strong rebound. Picked up by Hall. He'll get the ball back inside. Up. No good. Got caught on the back side of the rim. Bruns will go ahead and handle it 6'7" across the center stripe. Now to Tommy left point. Tommy passed it down low into Master Lasco. Backs his way in. Boy, a lot of contact and an offensive foul. And it came from the other official, but I think it's probably the right call.
Zool had good position. Anthony went right through him. It was probably the right call. You know, what you're seeing out of ODU, a lot of ball screens, you know, on the side, on the top, just trying to get Marks open, give him some freedom to operate.
Marks an outstanding shooter. He has the basketball. Hand back to Haynes. Haynes retreats back to the top of the key. Now back left side. Top of the key. New player in the ball game is Strohmeyer. He'll hand back off to Marks now right in the corner. Wilkinson got his first start here tonight around the high ball screen in the lane. Nice play. Swatted out of bounds by Andrew Owens. Good recovery on the defensive end.
Yeah, just simple ball screen again, and Andrew recovered real well to make the block.
So it'll be 5 on the shot clock. Baseline inbounds here. The run Haynes to the corner. Not there. Has to come up top. Marks nearly stolen away by Schmock. He corrals it. Whistle. Now we're going to get a foul. So Floyd on the call that time. Tommy picks up his first foul. So sideline out of bounds and a new shot clock at 20. Ball comes into Marks, come around a Strohmeyer's screen. Now into Strohmeyer. Might have got away with a walk. One dribble, backing in on Bruns. Turn face, throw up the left hand, no good. And airballed it. And Nate Bruns with the rebound. Oilers still with that 2-point lead at 5-3. Nate comes top of the key, between the legs dribble. Now a hand back to Owens. First left side, Tommy Schmock, ball fake, baseline drive, gets right to the 10, left-handed runner, no good. And rebound to Strohmeyer. Quick outlet down the right sideline to Marks. Marks come top of the key. Reverse pivot, now come back the other way to Haynes. Haynes trying to get downhill, whistle, and an offensive foul. That'll go against Strohmeyer.
That's the detriment of a lot of ball screens. You know, you're going to get your legal screens, and referees should be looking for that, and they found that one on that situation. But they're going to try to load ball screens. You know, Haynes came off that first one and hit a deep three. That's what he likes to do.
First team foul against ODU. Master Lasco, he'll go ahead and attack. Boy, he grabbed his hand. Should be a foul, and it is. Ed Phillips with the call there. Second team foul now against ODU. So baseline out of bounds opportunity. Need to get it in. Does the Bruns on the right block. He'll back into the lane. Fell down. Kick out Owens from downtown. Got it. No hesitation there from Owens. 6'6" freshman from Carmel, Indiana. 8-3. Oilers out in front.
Andrew's starting to settle in and be very comfortable, and when that shot goes up, it's a pretty thing.
Sure is. Here's Zool. He'll get right to the 10. Stop. Now come back to the corner. Open three for Wilkinson. Up and good. And Oilers a little late on the rotation there. Wilkinson makes him pay. Back right side. Now top the key to Bruns. Oilers with a 2-point lead. Now swing it back to the right to Tommy Schmock. Schmock looking underneath. Now he'll go on the move. Get into the lane. Kick to the corner. Bruns thought about the three. Now stuck it back his way in on Strohmeyer. Kick out Tommy. No, he'll go ahead and drive in the lane as well. Come back out to Owens. Find Tremaine top of the key. Take the three and buries it.
That's, as an offensive coach, Coach Shuttle was liking that possession because that ball moved and found the open guy. That next end one found the open trade.
11-6, Oilers lead. Here comes Marks in the lane. He'll go underneath the rim, kick out to the corner. Wilkinson again for three, buries it.
This young man getting his first start, Jason, and he's prior to this game he had taken 8 shots, 5 of which were threes. So he's obviously he's a three-point shooter.
He's a three-point shooter. 11-9. Mastrolasco scooped to the hoop with the right hand, up and good, strong take there by the senior. Just kind of took it amongst himself to make something happen. Lead back up to 4. Next whistle will bring us to our immediate timeout. Marks around a high ball screen. Nice pass into Strohmeyer. He'll throw it up, left it short, blocking foul, and that will send us to our immediate timeout. 15:24 to go here in this first half. Oilers lead at 13-9. Back to the studio, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
This immediate timeout is sponsored by Raise Supreme.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death.
The facts are that many of them will CPR and be safe. Everyone should be CPR and be safe. Please join us in this important movement. Make it yours.
Camp Arena, Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause, and 13-9 is the lead, 4-point lead. Oilers shooting 83%. They're 3 of 3 from downtown, whereas ODU 3 of 8, but they made 3 threes. And at the line is Strohmeyer to shoot 2.
And that just happens to be the end where the new rim got put up, and that so far that rim is a very good shooting rim at this point.
First foul shot for Strohmeyer, short. Second opportunity. It is in the air. That one's going to rattle home. Substitution bring in back in the ball game Matt Hall. Strohmeyer will take a seat. So 13-10 is the Oilers lead. Now a little full court pressure by ODU. Tommy going to run it right down Main Street. Find Ethan Linder who checked in. Throw it out to Edmonds. Edmonds pull up. No, come back to Wildermuth. Then in the corner to Ethan. Ball fake. Ethan driving the lane. Tons of contact, no call. Now full court pass ahead. This is Zool. Zool get right to the rim, but then double back out. Come up top Haynes. Ball fake, drive, kick to the corner. Zool again, 20 on the shot clock. Baseline on Tommy. Ball gets tapped around, goes back into Zool. Now swatted away by Wildermuth. Come back the other way with Linder. Tommy driving in the lane, kick to the corner. Andrew Owens from downtown. Off the back iron, swatted back away by Wildermuth. And now ODU will hold it. Whistle, and we get a stoppage of play.
I think Joey got hit in the head on this possession down here on defense.
So they stop play to make sure Joey Edmonds is all right, and he's fine. Physical play on both ends. A lot of contact. Ethan Linder in the lane wanted to foul, no call. Came back the other way. Zool wanted to foul, no call as well. So here we go. Marks, the point guard, at the top of the key. Now float left side, looking to post up Haynes. Now coming around the ball screen, getting in the lane, stolen away, full court pass ahead to Schmock. Schmock on an open run, throw it up the left hand, got it. Nice job by Owens to grab that and fire it ahead.
Excellent pass.
5-point lead, ties the largest of the day. Oilers have got it out to 5 a couple times. It's been answered with a 3. Zach Zool now handing the point guard duties, defended by Linder. Go ahead and hand back to Marks. Marks all the way out by the volleyball line. Now send it right side Haynes. Haynes, a little head fake, dive in on Joey Edmonds. Nearly has it poked away from him. Finds Wilkinson, 7 on the shot clock. Back out to Haynes, step back 3 coming. Well short, a long rebound to Hall. Reset here to Zool. Zool, come left side now. He'll launch the 3. That's up and good. So the offensive rebound leads to the open 3. And knock it in. Back within 2 are the Panthers. Hand off to Linder, top the key. Now left side to Edmonds. Come back up to Watermouth as they work it around the perimeter. Here's Linder coming around the ball screen, trying to get in the lane, in trouble, out to Tommy. Thinking about the three, now he'll go ahead and take it. That's an air ball. Way long on that one, send it ahead to Marks. Marks will slowly take it across the timeline. Set up the Panthers here, come left side. Still with the basketball, 14 on the shot clock. Haynes with the ball fake, he'll get right to the rim, and that's an easy one.
It's a straight downhill drive to the rim, and that's not really good defense. Coach Lynch's not liking that.
All tied up at 15. Linder, top of the key, Watermouth, over the left side to Tommy Smock. Trying to go down the block, not there, up top to Edmonds. Joey back right side, trying to feed Brady. Now he comes into Brady. He'll go right at it, up in, no good. Hall with the rebound. Game is being called in a physical manner, you might say. When you take it to the rim, you better bring something with it. Marks, now hand off to Zool. Zool then back left side, Marks. 14 on the shot clock. Marks top of the key, picked up his dribble, come back left to Wilkinson. He'll drive in the lane, pull up, no kick out. Zool for three, why not? It's good again. Give a lot of credit to ODU, this young basketball team, and they look to have a focus here on the road, or there's maybe lacking in some of that a little bit. Owens, left point, now left side to Tommy Schmock. Tommy up top to Joey Edmonds, little shimmy shake, then back to Tommy left side. He'll drive in the lane, get there, kick out to Linder. Linder open for three. That's up no good, and Haynes with another rebound. Next whistle will bring us to our immediate timeout here. But ODU with an 18-15 lead. Marks to start the offense, wants a ball screen, gets it, picked up his dribble, swing it right side to Zool. Zool tried to drive in on Linder, unable to do it, find Hall. Hall then left-handed dribble, back door to Marks in the lane. A lot of contact underneath, nothing there, another jumper is good by Haynes. Timeout, Charlie NCC, no, it'll be immediate timeout, so let's go ahead and send it back to the studio. ODU with the lead, 20-15, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
And this media timeout sponsored by Holiday Express and Country Inn Suites.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
To go here in this first half. ODU with a 20-15 lead over Findlay. And Dave, they've been hot shooting, 50%, but 5 of 6 from downtown.
Yeah, absolutely, and led really by the freshman getting his feet set. That's Zach Zool, the freshman out of Anthony Wayne, and he's their team leading three-point shooter. So obviously it's not something that Findlay's unfamiliar that he's capable of doing that, because he's done that through 6 games. So they're going to have to tighten up on finding Zool on the perimeter.
Mike Knowles checked in for ODU, now 2-3 zone. Master Lasco right side, not sure why Anthony didn't pass it over to Joey. He was wide open, now feed it into Bruns. Nate, nice up and under move, bucket's good.
Position that we can probably take advantage of all night. And I think Nathan's going to have an opportunity to use this post advantage in there.
So here's Marks across the timeline, defended by Joey Edmonds. Trying to find some space. Now he'll double back around another screen, or just hedge that one. Send it back right side to Zool. Zool with the ball fake, trying to get on Master Lasco, unable to do it. 12 on the shot clock. Now Zool pull up from the foul line. That's up and good. Rattle right over the front of the rim. 22-17. Still a 5-point advantage for ODU. They go back to man-to-man. Joey around the high ball screen. Top of the key, wide open for three. And buries it. John Floyd has no idea if it was a 3 or a 2. He's going with 3, and they're going to check it when we get to immediate timeout. So right now, momentarily cut down to 2. Marks around the high ball screen. Top of the key to Knoll. Knoll for 3. Buries it. Mike Knoll, 6'6", redshirt freshman from Medina.
He too is a kid off the bench. He's taken 6 shots prior to that one. 5 of those been 3. So he's a kid that wants to go shoot the 3 as well.
Feed inside to Master Lasco. He'll drive into the lane, whistling a foul. And that sent Master Lasco to the line to shoot 2. Bring Strohmeyer in the ball game. Caleb Strohmeyer will check in.
24, Caleb Strohmeyer. Anthony Master Lasco shooting 2.
So Master Lasco at the line to shoot 2. First opportunity for Anthony. Foul shot in the air, up and good. So he played 10 minutes. Nearly 50 points. It's been an offensive show, you might say, here to start.
Both sides on defense are now struggling to get people stops or get stops, and the first team that maybe can hunker in on the defensive side can maybe take a leg up.
Second opportunity for Anthony up and ball off the back iron, no good. Strohmeyer, actually that's Zool with the rebound. Send it ahead to Marks. Now the Oilers doing a little full court pressure, right side Zool. Zool across the timeline, center left side Marks. All the way down here to 18 on the shot clock. 2-3 zone here by Findlay. Come right side, Zool, go ahead, take the open jumper. That's off the back iron, no good. Master Lasco with the board. Always going to stop, first one in a while. Joey down the right sideline, come up top, swinging left over to Bruns. Bruns, hand back to Ethan Linder. Finds Stover at the top. He's wide open for 3, up and good. Devin Stover, nobody even out on him, knocks it in. Oilers within 1 here at the 9:20 mark here in the first half. Marks slowly across the timeline, trying to decipher this defense. Right side, Zool. Back left to Marks. Marks step inside the 3-point line. Picked up his dribble. Lost it. Ball's on the floor, and we get a reach-in foul. Foul go against Joey Edmonds. It'll be his first, team's 4th.
Findlay's giving them a little different look change. Went from their standard man-to-man to their 2-zone and playing a little 2-3 match at this point.
Ethan Linder checks out. Tremaine Gray back in. Wilkinson to inbound, and to come in to Marks. Rocked by the half-court stride. Oilers stick with that 2-3 zone. Right side, Zool open for 3. Buries it, stepped right into it. That's too easy. 28-24, back up to a 4-point advantage for the Panthers. Master Lasco crossover. Now up, swing it left side to Tremaine Gray. Tremaine around the high ball screen. Go back right point to Joey Edmonds. Back to the right corner to Master Lasco. 15 on the shot clock. In the lane, kick out Joey. Joey step back. Now he'll come back and attack. Go back out to Bruns. Bruns gets his man up in the air. That should be a foul. No shot. And call it on the floor to Strohmeyer. That call's always interesting to me. I mean, there's no doubt Nate wanted to shoot it, but the guy's laying on top of him, so he can't shoot. Tommy Schmock will check in. Joey Edmonds checks out. So Master Lasco to inbound. 18 on the shot clock. Tommy will start it with a handoff to Master Lasco. Now left side to Tremaine Gray. Send in the corner to Tommy. He'll dribble out of it. Back up top to Tremaine. High post to Bruns. 7 on the clock. Nate into the lane. Right-handed runner is good. Thought he might have overshot that one, but able to carry him in that time. Oilers back within 2.
Dominican switched to a zone on that possession, and Findlay made the right play and got the ball inside to Nate.
Zool's going to handle the point guard duties. Coming around the high ball screen from Strohmeyer. Oilers switch it here. Strohmeyer, they're going to go one-on-one on Stover. He'll get all the way in. Actually, that's Zool. And whistling a very late foul from John Floyd. But a foul is called, and it'll send Zool to the line to shoot 2.
And we're going to have a media timeout here now.
So we'll go ahead and take the media timeout. We'll step aside. ODU up by 2. So the basketball on the 8.3 WLC and UFTV.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the ultimate comfort system from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever. Now the ability to finely tune your system is always at your fingertips. Expect consistently clean and perfect air delivered by an eco-friendly system that's also the most efficient available. All while operating at a noise level that is, well, unheard of. Maybe it's time to rethink your air with the ultimate comfort system from Lennox.
Welcome back to DeCamp Arena. Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause. Ron Knopf back in the studio, and Dave, hot shooting from ODU, 7 of 8 from downtown.
Well, again, you want to come in and as an opposition and a visitor on the floor, come out shooting, and they've done that, and they've converted some nice looks, led by their freshman Zool, who's done a really fine job for him.
Zach Zool, he'll be at the line. He's got 2 foul shots coming.
He's showing a little game. Obviously, he's the set shooter, but he's dribbling right on the baseline. This last one was a left drive to a pull-up. He's showing a little game off the bounce as well.
First opportunity in the air for Zool, up and rattles it home. Zool now leads all scorers. He's got 12 here today. Second opportunity for Zool in the air. Got them both. Lead swells back up to 4, 30-26. Just under 8 to play in the first half. Jermaine Gray handles point guard duties. Go right side to Tommy Schmock. Around a high ball screen from Bruns. Tommy in the lane. Back to Nate. Nate, ball fake. Now inside. Master Lasco. They clear the lane for him. Turn face. Dive into that lane. In trouble. Find Bruns. One dribble. Go up strong, Nate. And he does it. Goes in and out. A little maybe too much follow away that time. And goes in and out.
Nice find by Anthony to find Nathan. Nathan just couldn't finish.
Marks. Out by the volleyball line. Defended by Tommy Schmock to the right side. Wants to hand off to Zool. Does. Zool now has it at the top of the key. Go back right side. Marks. Back to the left point. Zool. 7 on the shot clock as they run it down. Zool trying to find some space to take a shot. He'll go in the lane. Falls down. Should be a walk. At that point now isn't it going to be a jump ball. They go to Findlay. I mean, how can... the shot clock
could be a travel, it could be a jump ball, but it should be the shot clock violation. That's what it should be.
We'll see what they call. I believe they called jump ball. So now they're going to go check the TV here and see if it's a change of possession or a travel. I think if you're an Oiler fan, you already have the arrow, so you'd like to see it be a traveling call. John Floyd will go ahead and head to the monitor and take a look. But about 13 minutes into this one, and it's been a high-scoring affair. But I think you're talking right now, if you're Charlie Ernst, you're trying to figure out some answers on the defensive end.
Well, what they're doing is spreading 4 guys around the perimeter, and their post guy, whoever it may be, is just coming setting ball screens, and so they're playing 4-around-1, trying to get downhill on drive, trying to find, get in the lane, get a paint touch, trying to find a shooter off that. And so far they've been really successful doing that. And so it's a matter of, once my man gets the ball, I got to make sure I just guard my guy, keep him out of the paint.
Keep him out of the paint. Indeed, some scores from around the region here. Kentucky Wesleyan with a 50-36 lead at the half over Malone. Cedarville leads Ohio Valley 36-30. That one is at the half. Hillsdale 43, Lake Erie 22, halftime score there. And then Tribeca Nazarene 29, Walsh 18. That's in Canton. So we've taken a look at the monitor, and John Floyd will walk over to Charlie Ernst and tell him he didn't see anything, and it'll stay Findlay basketball, but it's going to be off of the change of possession, I believe. We'll watch the monitor and see if it changes here. We get a whistle, and we're going to start play. And the possession arrow goes back. So they call jump ball. Here come the Oilers. Come to the left point to Bruns. Now back to the right to Devin Stover. Back left side, Master Lasco looking to feed it underneath to Nate. They do. Nate at the elbow extended. go ahead and attack, pull up from 4, got it. You're right, Dave. That's definitely a matchup advantage for the Oilers.
Absolutely, and I think the ball will go inside as much as it can.
So Oilers looking for stops here. They've been very few of them here in this first half. Marks looking to post up. Zool does down the block. Zool back in on Tremaine Gray. Little hesitation. Camp out in the lane, kick out, 3 on the way, up and no good. Oilers need a board, and Bruns corrals it. Quick run out here. Tremaine Gray come middle of the floor, now think better of it and reset it over to Tommy left point. Tommy dive in the lane, scoop hoop left hand up and good. 3 points by the Oilers. We're all tied up at 30. 6 minutes play in the first half. It's been very competitive first half. Biggest lead for either team's been 5 points. Zool out by the volleyball line. He'll go the opposite way of the screen, get right into the lane, bucket, and the foul. Oilers really struggling to defend that kid.
Well, again, he's just doing a good job of getting downhill and they're setting using ball screens. That time it was like a double flat screen at the top of the key. One of those two defenders could have easily stepped out and helped, but that didn't get done. And give credit to Zool for being strong, taking to the rim and finishing through contact.
15 points already here today. 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 3 from downtown. And at the line here, that's off the back iron. Oilers in the board. Stover corrals it. 2-point lead here for ODU. Tommy around a high ball screen trying to get in the lane. He just completely fell down, but they're going to call a foul. That'll be the 15th foul against Ohio Dominican. Ethan Linder will check into the ball game. Tremaine Gray will come out. Also, Andrew Owens will check in. I believe this will be Devin Stover come into the ball game. Mitch Wilkinson check back into the ball game for the Panthers, and Haynes will take a seat. Master Lasco sending in Owens at the top, now right side Tommy. Tommy going in attack, backs down in on Marks, gets under the lane, up and good for 2. Nice move by Tommy Schmock. So back to a tie score again, 5:30 to go in the first half. Marks around the screen, Oilers switch it here, so mismatch here. Marks get in the lane, go up with it, miss the layup though. Oilers can't get a board, and we get a foul as Matt Hall corralled the rebound. Big body, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the ball screen caused basically a triple switch. Tommy took the big kid. Once the big kid rode in the lane, Andrew Owens had switched men, so it was a triple switch. And then he was responsible for getting the checkout on Hall. And Hall's a big, strong kid.
He is.
That's a tough checkout, but you got to get into him and get him out of there.
17th foul against the Oilers. That foul went against Ethan Linder. First foul shot off the mark for Matt Hall. Second opportunity here for the big man from Evanston, Illinois. Foul shot, that one's good. Rattles home. 33-32. 1-point lead here for ODU. Back right point to Bruns. Send it over the left side now to Schmock. He can post up Nate, but now find Ethan at the top of the key. He'll come back left. Bruns with a touch, now hand off to Tommy. 15 on the shot clock, baseline drive. Tommy getting the lane, nice pass to Linder. Up and in the foul for Ethan Linder. Late whistle, but we'll certainly take it. Oilers take the lead and go to the line.
Again, Tommy doing Tommy things. He drives the baseline, finds a cutting Linder to the rim, puts it right where he needs to, and Ethan finishes.
Let's see if that gets Ethan going a little bit. He's been quiet here lately, but certainly can get it going in a hurry. On the board for 2 points. Now an opportunity at the line. Foul shot is short. No good. So 1-point lead for Findlay at the 5-minute mark, and ball in the hands of guess who's? Zach Zool, who's been great. 15 points here today. Others will switch the screen. Zool looking to go one-on-one on Bruns. Pull it from the foul line. That's too easy. Up and in. Oilers just no answer at all for Zach Zool here early on. 17 points. Now Tommy will come back the way, kick to the corner. Owens open for 3. He'll take it. No good off the front iron. Routed around the rim, but no good. So now Tommy Schmock's going to switch over here to Zool, and then he'll go ahead and go over with Marks now. Marks with the basketball. Come around the high ball screen to the left side. Marks pull up for 3. Buries it. 5 straight points for ODU now, 4-point lead.
Continuing their tour 3-point shooting for sure.
It's been great. Feed it down low, down to Linder. He'll back in, turn, throw it up off the front iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, whistle. And it'll go the other way. Say Master Lasco is out of bounds. That'll bring us to an immediate timeout. 3:59 to go in the first half. ODU with a 4-point lead, 38-34. Back with more on 88.3 WLC and UFTV.
So that the student athletes have the best experience as
To Granger, Dave Krause, and the Warriors with a 4-point deficit, but got to give a lot of credit to ODU. They've made shots and they've kind of been able to dictate what they want to do on offense.
Absolutely. You know, they've gotten the ball moved. They find their shooters. They're getting their feet set. They're knocking them in. You know, Findlay's had an advantage of scoring 18 points in the paint to date, and I think if they look at their offense, that's per the ball. We talked about that already. The ball probably will keep going in there.
So here's Marks, nearly had his pocket picked by Master Lasco, but he has it at the top of the key, now working in on Owens. Picked up his dribble, has to swing it out to Knox. Knox drive in on Bruns. Bounce pass inside, stolen away. Tommy picks it up. He's running back the other way, needs to come to his right. Does to Master Lasco. Anthony can't handle it. Now able to corral it. Baseline drive. Scoop the hoop, right hand up in, good. And the foul. Master Lasco with a nice baseline drive, and now an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, that's one thing Anthony does so well. He's got great body control. He can get to the rim, and he can kind of get to the rim and finish shots like that in tough situations. And he's done that for 3-4 years now.
Master Lasco with 5 points. Missed the foul shot. I'm taking the blame on that. I talked about foul shooting. We're 0-2 here. So 3:20 to go in the first half. ODU up 38-36. From the left side does Marks. Now baseline drive cut off by Tommy Schmock. Still with it is Marks. Now come up top. Right side to Knoll. Knoll then has to come back to Zool. Zool around a high ball screen. He's a shooter now. Trying to drive in the lane. Tries to get the step back. Good defense by Burns. Whistle on the foul. And all Nate needed to do was just stay tall that time. Looked like he just tried to slap it at the end, ended up slapping fives with him, and now 2 shots for Zach Zool.
Yeah, when you're 6'7", 6'8", like Nathan is, he does a great job with his feet, staying in front for the most part. Got the kid to make a tough step back, and he just kind of overreached and probably got the foul at the end.
So Zool, foul shot in the air, in and out, no good. About the only place where he struggled there is at the foul line. Now 2 of 4 from there.
Came in shooting 80%.
Second opportunity for Zach Zool. That one's hard off the back iron. Missed them both.
Needs a hand in the face.
There you go. So here's Tommy Schmock. See if the Warriors can take advantage of those 2 misses. Right side to Master Lasco. Up top to Bruns. Swing left side to Linder. Looking underneath the Master Lasco. Not there. Tommy with the touch. He'll get to the paint. Throw up the left-handed runner. Up and good. Tough shot by Tommy Schmock. Thought he got hit on the arm as well. So now we're all tied up again. Marks. He'll get all the way into the paint and throw it to no one in particular and out of bounds. I believe that's just the first. Check the turnovers here. Fourth turnover now against ODU, just 2 on Findlay. Been a well-played offensive game.
Very clean game in that regard.
So Oilers can take a lead here with a conversion. Come to Bruns at the high post. Bruns looking at a one-on-one. He'll get right to the rim. Up and no good. In and out. Nearly got the offensive rebound, but unable to corral it and come back the other way to Zool. Zool trying to get downhill. Comes to the right point. Now has to come all the way to the volleyball line to Marks. Marks now come left side, defended by Schmock. Oilers trying to pick up the defense. That was a double dribble, no call. Happened right in front of Ed Phillips, missed it. Zoll still with it. Now come to the foul line. Stop, step inside, throw it off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped around, no one's corralled it. Oilers want to run here. Minute 45 to go in the first half. Master Lasco, now right side Tommy. Schmock for three, in and out, no good. And another rebound to Knoll. So the U's going to cross the half court here, take a timeout. We'll go ahead. Well, they haven't called it yet. So now they do take the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so let's keep it right here. Minute 30 to go here in this first half, all tied up at 38. One difference here, Dave, probably in the last 3 to 5 minutes is definitely seeing pace picking up for the Oilers defensively.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just, the defensive possessions they've had, it's been solid, focusing on trying to stay in front of their guys. They bailed them out on the last shot by Nate, but I think that's the key. Coach Ernst is really trying to get them motivated to get after those team defense.
We mentioned Zoll with 17 points. Nate Bruns leads the Oilers. He has 9. Big number for the Oilers. Points in the paint, 22 to 4. Finlay shooting a great percentage. They're at 62%, 16 to 26. It's just defense. The difference is 8 to 10 for Ohio Dominican from 3, and make 8 threes in the first half. You're probably going to have a lead. So be sideline out of bounds for ODU. This will be Wilkinson inbound to come back to Marks. Oilers look to be in a 1-3-1 here. So they'll double Marks. Now comes the top of the hall. Now back to Marks. Sticking to 1-3-1. Hand off to Zoll. Zoll around a high ball screen. Pull up for 3. Let's short. No good. Bruns with the board. So they get the stop they needed. And now a third opportunity to take the lead here. Tommy trying to get downhill, get in the lane. Nice pass to Master Lasco, throw it up underneath the rim, no good. But he's fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
There's that synergy between Tommy and Anthony, man. Yeah. They kind of just feed off one another. He knows he's driving, and Anthony knows if I can cut to the rim and my defender turns his head, he'll time the ball. And we've seen that numerous times.
Certainly have Master Lasco at the line here. First foul shot in the air, good, and off the schneid here with free throws now with 1 to go in there. Second opportunity for Anthony. In the air. Got that one. So 40 to 38. Oilers have a 2-point lead. Just about a minute to play. See if they stick with the 1-3-1. Appears they do. Marks will slowly take it across the timeline. Come to the left point with basketball. Now swing it back to the right to Zoll. Zoll crossover down, stolen away by Anthony. Here comes Master Lasco. Line to the lane, throw it up, whistle. And a double dribble call. And that'll be the third turnover against the Oilers. Just maybe a little out of control. He had a hard time picking it up there. Must have put it against the side of his body. So Marks across the timeline. Oilers liking what they see with the 1-3-1. They'll stick with it. Back right side, Zoll. Zoll ball fake. Now swing it back to Marks. Marks trying to figure this one out here. 14 on the shot clock. Go back right side, Zoll. Zoll bounce pass to the corner. Now back to Zoll. Zoll with the ball fake. Working against Linder. Back to Marks. Marks with a long range bomb off the mark. And the Oilers get the stop and now can hold for the last shot of the half. 10 seconds to play here. Now here we go. Tommy looking to go one-on-one. He'll get right to the rim. Got it blocked. 5 seconds to go here. Send it ahead. Marks, 2 seconds. He'll throw it up from the volleyball line. Good if it goes. No, it's not. No good. And the Oilers somehow, in this first half, have a 2-point lead, 40 to 38. So let's go ahead and send it back to Ron back in the studio. When we come back, we'll have the halftime stats on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
But I have heard this song today like 5 times.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country at the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
Division II National Center is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
Welcome back to DKAMP Arena. Oilers lead it at the half, 40-38 in a game that went back and forth, 5 lead changes, 4 times the game was tied. ODU led it for the majority, nearly 10 minutes, but the Oilers grabbed the lead here at the half. And take a look at some of the numbers. First for ODU, led by Zach Zool, 6 of 10 shooting, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 2 of 5 from the foul line, 17 points, 11 rebounds for the freshman. Ethan Haynes, 3 of 5 shooting, he has 7 points, 2 boards. Mitch Wilkinson got the start, made 2 threes, 6 points for him, also 2 rebounds. Sean Marks, 1 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3 points, 4 assists. Mike Knoll, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, so give him 3 points. Caleb Strohmeyer has 1 point, that came from the foul line. Then Matt Hall has 1 point, 6 rebounds. Team-wise for ODU, 13 of 27 from the floor, that's 48%, but 8 of 13 from downtown, that's 62%, and 4 of 9 from the foul line for 44%. For the Oilers, they're led by Nate Bruns, 4 of 6 shooting, 1 of 1 from downtown, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Anthony Masterlasco, 2 of 2 shooting, 3 of 5 from the foul line, 7 points, 2 boards. Andrew Owens, 1 of 3 shooting, give him 3 points, 2 assists. Tremaine Gray, 2 of 2 from the floor, 5 points. Tommy Schmock, 4 of 8 shooting, 8 points, an assist, and a rebound. Joey Edmonds made a 3. He's got 3 points and an assist. Ethan Linder, 1 of 3 shooting, 2 points. Brady Wildermuth played 4 minutes and not scored. Devin Stover hit a 3, so give him 3 points. The Oilers in that first half, 16 of 27. That's 59%. 5 of 10 for the three-point line for 50%, and then 3 of 6 from the foul line for 50%. Points off turnovers, 9-zip in favor of Findlay. Points in the paint, 22-4 in favor of the Oilers. Second chance points, 4-0 in favor of ODU. Pass break points, 4-zip in favor of Findlay. Bench points, 8-4. Biggest lead for each team was 5. Best scoring run for High Dominican was 10-0 run, 8-0 run for Findlay. And maybe a number that we didn't talk about at all, Dave. Oilers out-rebounded in that first half, 18-11, 4 offensive rebounds, and that turned into some extra points.
Well, again, you credit the effort that Dominicans has provided in this first half. Obviously, the shooting has been solid. You talked about their hustle plays, chasing down opportunities to score it on second opportunities. 6 turnovers. You take that most halves, and that turns into 12 for a game. So I got to believe they're pleased with their first half effort. The thing on Findlay's side of things, I think we've talked about this before, and you alluded to it as a lot of part of the half, that maybe defensively Findlay was getting zoned in a little bit better. Numbers prove it right. From the 4-minute mark on, it was a 6-0 quarter. 4 minutes. So, that was a good 4-minute stretch to finish the half for Findlay to take the lead.
All right, Oilers lead at 40-38 here at the half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk second half adjustments and bring out the second half tip on the home of the Oilers, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
Stop the cats.
Welcome back to Neat Camp Arena. Jason Granger alongside Dave Krause and Ron Knopf in the studio. Oilers lead at 42-38 here at the half. Invite Oiler fans to follow us on Twitter at Oilers On Air is the handle, and also check out shopoilers.com for all UF athletic apparel. Shopoilers.com. Some scores from around the GMAC here. We have a couple finals. Hillsdale defeated Lake Erie 77-63. Walsh came back from behind and beat Trevecca Nazarene 67-59. Cedarville with a road win at Ohio Valley 81-65, and still waiting on a final score. Kentucky Wesleyan Malone at the half. KWC had a 50-36 victory. Well, right now, Dave, halftime adjustments for Findlay. I'm sure they spent a lot of time talking about defense.
Yeah, ball screen defense and how they want to cover some of their actions. They're getting off the ball screen into the lane and getting that short up. You know, the one thing I look at the stats and the one thing that popped out, and we talked about this coming in, you know, you got Zach Zul, who's having a heck of a first half with leading points for the Panthers at 17, but he played every second, as did the point guard Sean Marks, and number 13, the starter for Matt King, he played almost the entire half too. So they've got three guys that logged a lot of minutes, and maybe as the game progresses, that could be a benefit to Findlay.
Yeah, certainly we'll see. And Oilers a very deep bench, and have used all that bench. They're using a normal rotation here today. It'll be the original starters here for Charlie Ernst and the original starters for Coach Kelly Winter. And it should be high Dominican basketball, and it is. To be Wilkinson to inbound. Get this second half started here. Oilers going to go man-to-man. The ball comes into Marks. It'll be Tommy Schmock will pick him up defensively. Marks looking for a ball screen from Hall, coming around it to the top of the key. Thought about going underneath, now picked up his dribble. Master Lasco falls down, go back to Zool, and Zool walk with the basketball. So Anthony, a little bit of face guard action that time, but fell down, still forced the turnover.
Well, it just shows you that what they talked about doing is making it real tough for Zool to get catches, clean catches.
Yeah, to catch the basketball. Right side, Tremaine Gray, now left point, Master Lasco. Looking for a ball screen, looking to be a little confused here. Go to Andrew Owens at the right point. Now a hand back to Tremaine. Tremaine thinking about that three. Back to Andrew. Owens, ball fake. He'll get in the lane. Scoop to the hoop with the right hand. Blocked away by Hall. And no whistle. A lot of contact on the arm. No whistle at all. Quickly back the other way comes Marks. He'll throw up a crazy shot. Of course, we get the whistle back that way, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. So Tommy picked up his second foul, and Marks will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
That's one thing, and just kind of watching a little bit of Dominican coming into this game. He does a great job of fighting through contact, getting himself to the rim, and he's able to convert around the rim at a 5'11" disadvantaged guard.
First foul shot for Marks is off the mark. Second opportunity in the air. That one's up and good. So 40-39. Others up by 1, but see if they can extend this lead out. ODU doesn't look interested in letting that happen. Master Lasco, hand back to Tremaine Gray. Now work the weave here with Tommy. Tommy trying to find some space. Cross court right side, Gray. Gray for 3. That's up and good. And look good to Stillman and left his hand. Really good rotation. Nice finish on that shot, and bucket's good.
Tremaine gets his feet set. He's become a real good shooter.
Marks at the top of the key now, defended by 6'7" Nathan Bruns. He'll try to dive in on Bruns. Bruns with a shoulder check and a foul. Second foul on Nate. Also the second foul on the Oilers here in the half. Baseline out of bounds will be Zool to inbound. They'll run Hayes to the corner. Try to get the basketball. Started away by Tremaine Gray. Find Master Lasco. 3-on-1. Throw it up to Master Lasco. Really poor pass. And a missed opportunity. Come back the other way with Marks. Marks going to get an easy one at the 10. And you just can't have those. You easy layup one way, you give up one back the other. Out of control play that time by the Oilers.
Big 4-point swing there.
Dump down inside to Master Lasco. He'll go baseline. Then he gets a shot blocked by Zool and get pushed out of bounds by Haynes. You like the highlight plays, but if you're going to try a highlight play, you better get it.
Yeah, it's just a matter at that point you couldn't do what you wanted to do. You got to just catch the ball, come down 2 feet, and make a play out off 2 feet.
So Mike Knoll check into the ball game. Haynes now with those 4 fouls will check out. So that's an interesting development there. 2-point lead for the Oilers. Come inside to Tremaine, up and good. Tremaine came off a nice screen there, found himself wide open on the block, lead back to 4. Quickly back the other way, into the corner to Wilkinson, baseline drive, got stripped away and picked up by Bruns. Whistle and a technical foul. Technical foul against Kelly Winter, and to be quite honest, he's been close to it all the time, hopping and skipping and jumping around on the sideline there. And finally got whistled for the technical foul, and now the Oilers will have 2 opportunities at the line.
Interesting, special situations in basketball. Findlay's on defense, out of bounds on defense on the prior possession on the steal. Findlay gets a steal, so that's a great defensive possession. And then they come back on their offensive possession and get 2 points. So my point is that's something they spend a lot of time on in those specials. Making sure they've got a good defensive coverage and also maybe a possession or something to score on the offensive end.
That certainly did, and Tommy Schmock makes the first foul shot. Second one in the air, got them both. So 46-41, largest lead of the day for the Oilers at 6.
Scoreboard says 47. Is that?
Yeah, there we go. 47-41.
Make sure your math is right.
Yeah,
there.
It's been a long day.
I mean, you're an accountant.
I've been financial advisor, Dave.
I'm sorry.
Close enough, right? Left side over to Tremaine Gray. Tremaine around a high ball screen, dive in the lane. I find Bruns and he'll slam it out. With 2 hands, Nick Bruns, and great pass by Tremaine Gray. 49-41, Marks with the basketball. Oilers with an 8-point lead and maybe a little momentum. Marks now come left point. Go back right side to Knoll. Knoll got his pocket pick. Tommy picked it up. Here's a 3-on-2 break. Now find Master Lasco. Right hand lob is good.
Learned a lesson. No, he just made the right pass and didn't try to highlight flip the play.
That certainly did. Timeout. Kelly Winter. We'll wait and see if it's a full or a 60. He wants a full, so we'll go ahead and take it. Oilers lead it by 10. Oilers basketball 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay. Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Codify an authority.
Or walk them home safe.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us.
To intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Need Camp Arena. 17:33 to go here in this second half. Oilers, nice little run here to start this second half to have a 10-point lead.
Predicated by their defense. You know, again, we talked about Dominican had a solid first half, 6 turnovers. They had 4 in the first 2.5 minutes.
So Oilers a little token pressure, then they'll fall out of it. Ball will come in to Zach Zool. He'll handle the point guard duties. Started at the top of the key with the ball screen. Now he'll go left side, try to get down the block on Master Lasco. Backs in, a little fall away jumper, up and good. That stops the run by the Oilers. Zool now with 19. Right side, Gray, top of key runs. Now to Master Lasco. Find Andrew at the top of the key. Thought about it. Now hand back Master Lasco. He'll dive in the lane, go out to Tommy. 18 on the shot clock. Tommy, reverse pivot out to Bruns. Wide open for 3. Bang! And nice offense, really. Oilers had multiple times, turned down some good shots. Got a great one with Nate. Knocks it in. Oilers up by 11.
Again, point guard play. Excellente there. You know, drives the lane, stops in the lane, pivots, and finds an open shooter.
Marks, cross court, top of the key to Zool. Zool looking to go one-on-one on Master Lasco. Stolen away by Bruns, whistle and a foul. And who are they going to get? They're going to get Nate with the foul, so that's his third foul. So see if Brady comes into the ball game, and Charlie Aaron's down the sidelines talking about keeping your hands high. So yeah, here we go. Brady Wildermuth's going to check in. Nate Bruns will come out. And that's really the next step for Nate. Would you agree, just being able to stay tall and wall those guys off?
He's too big and strong to not just stay vertical.
Ball come into Marks at the top of the key. Marks now dribble right side, then come to the corner to Zool. Or actually, that's Wilkinson who got away with a walk. Finds Strohmeyer, backing in on Wildermuth. Couple shoulders, couple elbows, throw it up, whistle, and a late foul. Foul's going to go against Brady Wildermuth on the wrist, and it'll be Strohmeyer at the line to shoot 2.
Caleb Strohmeyer, shooting 2.
Foul shot in the air for Strohmeyer, rattles home. They cut down to 10. Second opportunity for Strohmeyer is an air ball. So they get one out of the possession. Now the Oilers an opportunity to extend. So here comes Tommy Schmock, senior. Top of the key, now back to Tommy, feed it underneath and get a hold there on Strohmeyer. So the foul will go against Strohmeyer. Foul starting to pile up. That's 3 against Strohmeyer now. Got 4 on Haynes, 3 on Strohmeyer. Ball comes into Gray, no look pass, bucket on the foul for Jermaine Gray. And that's on Tommy Schmock right there. He was talking and just passed it in.
Just eyeball to eyeball, and they made eye contact. He makes a great catch, and just a straight line pass for an open layup on an out of bounds.
Can't say enough about that pass. And the inbounder there, or the guy defending Tommy on the pass, just wasn't paying attention. Unable to convert the free throw though, so 12-point lead. Marks back the other way, trying to finds some space. Now he'll come left side. Picked up by Wildemuth now, all the way into the 10, lost the basketball, now comes back out of it, still with it, 18 on the shot clock. Marks into the lane, that should be a jump ball, and it is. Great defense by the Oilers. Then Tommy to get the jump ball, and we're going to have our media timeout. 16 minutes left in this one. Oilers lead at 56-44. Back to studio, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Welcome back to DeCamp Arena. Oilers, 12-point lead on Ohio Dominican at 56-44. They've outscored ODU 16-6 here to start this second half. And it will be Oiler basketball. So here we go. Tommy right side, now up top, nice pass by Andrew Owens, left-handed layup, good. Tommy Schmock came around the end there, nice screen by Tremaine Gray and an easy bucket underneath. Marks at the top, looking to find some space in the lane. That's come back to Haynes, who has 4 fouls. He'll dribble down the short corner. Now look to back down, nearly stolen away. Hall corrals it, back out to Haynes from the volleyball line. That's short. Brady with the rebound.
It's a great rebound. Outside his reach, he reaches back 2 hands and gets that big rebound.
Tommy's going to take a 3 here. That's off the back iron. And Zool picks up the loose ball. They'll race it back the other way, top the key. Now get down the left block, throw up a crazy shot. Master Lasco corrals it. Now the ball's going to get knocked out of bounds by Hall.
It's one of the few times tonight that he's done something that, just a little bit too much. He's letting the game come to him. He's making great plays on the offensive end. That time he's just trying to make something that wasn't there.
Here come the Oilers with a 14-point lead. Schmock coming around a high ball screen at the top of the key. Lost his dribble, come back left to Gray, now back to Tommy, left point. Looking to go downhill. He does, gets into the lane. Scoop the hoop left-handed, swatted out of bounds. And now stepped out of bounds. The Zool. So it'll be Oiler basketball. Right now there's 30 on the shot clock. They're going to switch it to 20.
Yeah, really good help off of Haynes to help him and get that block on Tommy's drive there.
Whistle, and we get an offensive foul. No, hold against Marks.
Sean Marks is second. Team 4.
So baseline out of bounds here. Tommy Schmock will inbound. Send Owens to the corner. Now they'll throw it all the way in to Tremaine out by the volleyball line. Crossover dribble. He'll get right to the rim. Bucket is good. Tremaine Gray. Crossover dribble right at the top of the key.
Just great explosion, great burst to the rim, downhill drive, finishes through contact. A very tough converting play on that.
Zool around the ball screen, pull up. He'll take the jumper. That's in and out, no good. And rebound to Andrew Owens. Quick run out ahead to Tommy Schmock. Find Brady. Brady threw it up the right hand. Now the defensive play starting to go the Oilers' way. And 18-point lead. Seemed like a blink of an eye, and it's almost out to 20. Zool. He'll come around a high ball screen. Now double back left side. Oilers switch it left side. Marks. Marks come back to the top of the key with it. Brady Wildermuth on Marks. Now come to Hall. Go back to Marks. They'll switch it. Then dive in the lane. Haynes for 3 from the corner. Up and good. Ethan Leonard going to check into the ball game here. Lead cut down to 15. Schmock, handoff, Master Lasco. Up top to Andrew Owens. Owens back left side to Wildermuth. Work it back left to Master Lasco, trying to find some space inside. Nothing there. Anthony will take a three from the top and buries it right back. Anthony shooting almost 60% from three this year. Let's hope that continues. He's been great. Here's Zool. Hotly defended here. Now he'll get into the lane. Ball fake, then come back right side to Wilkinson. He'll back into the lane, throw it over the left hand. That's a crazy shot. No good. And rebound picked up by Gray. Kick it ahead to Brady. Brady, Euro step up and no good with the roll-off. Needed one more dribble, I think. And missed it right at the 10. Tough play for a 6'6" kid. Marks with the ball fake. Come back right side. Haynes. He'll launch the three. Up and short. Long rebound picked up by Tremaine Gray. Tremaine will smartly hand it back to Tommy Schmock. Withers run some offense here. Send it underneath. What a pass! By Tommy Schmock to Andrew Owens. And how does he do it, Dave?
I kind of thought he was looking at you to make.
Yes.
Looking at you.
I was on it.
You had your hands ready, and all of a sudden he did the no look to Andrew on that cut.
What a pass by Tommy Schmock. 20-point lead, and now we're going to get a near steal. Marks corrals it. He'll come back the other way. We do get the steal by Tommy. Send it ahead. Tommy all alone. He'll go ahead and throw it up with the left hand. It's good. Charlie Ernst wants a timeout. Get some subs in the ballgame. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it. Oilers lead at 69-47. Back to the studio, 88.3 WROC.
22 Dallas Silver, 5 Aiken Bronze, 31 Isley Swain.
If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the ultimate comfort system from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever. Now the ability to finely tune your system is always at your fingertips. Expect consistently clean and perfect air delivered by an eco-friendly system that's also the most efficient available. All while operating at a noise level that is, well, unheard of. Maybe it's time to rethink your air with the ultimate comfort system from Lennox.
If they start to making like more points, everyone is gonna play. No, but like 31. But wait, Joey doesn't play the same position. Oh, that's why.
Winner foul, 31 Isley Swain. His first team fifth. Zach Jewell.
That's not my bad. My bad math.
So 42-49. Zool with possession. Now coming around a high ball screen to the top of the key. Back right side. Three-pointer on the way. Jack Townsend off the mark. Long rebound. Offensive foul. Foul's going to go against Strohmeyer. So Strohmeyer picks up the foul. Oilers trying to extend this 23-point lead. Left point to Stover, now left side. Linder, top key Bruns, reverse it to Swain. Swain on the move, trying to get in the lane, does. Now back down in on Marks, gets right to the 10. Bucket's good, strong move. Isaac Swain.
Yeah, really nice job of getting down to the penetration and then just using his big strength and body to convert.
Yeah, strong. Zool, left side to Townsend. Townsend back in to the painted area there to Strohmeyer. That's going to be a blocking foul, I guess. Good call, Dave, I think.
He kind of gave with it. Little flop to before the contact.
Right. So 16 foul now against the Oilers. Isley picks up his second foul. Marks will come back into the ball game. Zool will take a seat for the first time here today.
Harder to officiate from up here. When I was on the bench, I don't think I missed any of them.
Never missed any down there?
Never missed any down there. Up here, it's a lot tougher.
Usually up here, we like them to always go the Oilers way. That's the way we operate up here. So Townsend, send it into Marks up at the top of the key. Right side to Haynes. Haynes, nice ball fake, jump stop. Rise up for the jumper off the mark. Whistle. And a foul. And John Floyd, he mentioned it's late. You're right. It was really late. And he's at the line. This will be Haynes at the line to shoot two. Foul shot in the air. It's hard off the back iron. No good. Second opportunity for Ethan Haynes. It is also good, 74-50. 24-point lead here for the Oilers. Joey Edmonds, handoff to Linder on the left side, up top Bruns, now to the right. Nice pass underneath Linder. Linder, little ball fake, come back out to Joey, wide open for three, no good, but Linder is there for the tip-in. He might be as good as anybody on the team is getting those tip-ins.
Yeah, he just has good knack for the ball. I call him a neck-up player. You know, he's got a good head on his shoulders and knows the game really well.
76-50, Oilers out in front. Come to Strohmeyer at the top of the key. He'll hand back to Haynes. Haynes swing it left side, Townsend. Back up top to Marks. Marks trying to get in the lane, does. Reverse pivot on Edmonds. Now come to the corner to Strohmeyer. 7 on the shot clock, baseline drive. That's a good call. As Devin Stover gave up the baseline there. Now sends Strohmeyer to the line to shoot 1-1.
Findlay foul 22, Devin Stover is second.
Second against Devin. Oilers went with this second unit with a 20-point lead. They've extended out to 26. And see if Coach Ernst decides to stick with this second unit here the rest of the ball game. Foul shots missed, nearly an air ball. Strohmeyer had one earlier. Top the key to Edmonds, now right point Bruns. Right side Linder, come back up to Isley Swain. Swain on the move, left-handed dribble, goes baseline. Now backs into the block. Find Bruns from 5. Turn, face, go up from 4, got it. Nate Bruns knocks it in. He's got 16 today. A 28-point lead. Marks defended by Joey Edmonds. Get a ball screen, come back left side, and whistling a foul, or whistling a traveling violation. Turned over, that was Wilkinson, and we'll have immediate timeout. 7:56 to go in this one. Oilers in command. They lead at 78-50. Back to studio, 88.3 WLFC and UFTV.
Cornerstone Consulting Organization is an Ohio-based firm focusing on situation-specific business consulting, from enterprise strategy and operations to manufacturing system solutions. Cornerstone has hundreds of experienced advisors who have worked all over the world for Fortune 500 companies and small manufacturers alike. They have a demonstrated track record for solutions and execution support that helps return an operation to stability and profitability.
Welcome back to Niekamp Arena. It's been all Oilers here in the second half, Dave. 38-12 run here to start, and hold the team to 12 points. You played 12 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's your defensive point possession is looking pretty solid at this point.
All right, so it'll be Findlay basketball here. As Brady Wildermuth checked in the ball game for Nate Brunn. So here's Joey. Come to the high post to Wildermuth. Devin Stover, left point. 20 on the shot clock. Go back to Swain at the top of the key. Swing left to Edmonds. Edmonds right side. Back out to Brady. Brady for three. No good. Stover, though, corrals the rebound. He'll go right back at the 10. Unable to get it as it's blocked away, and Marks comes out with it. He'll run it out down the left sideline. Now get to the baseline. Kick out. Wide open three is Wilkinson. That's off the mark, and Brady Wildermuth corrals the rebound. Nice job by Brady. His Hall might have pushed him in the back. Boy, Joey into the lane. He'll scoop the hoop to the right hand. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll go to ODU. Nice little move there by Joey, just unable to convert right at the rim.
Well, again, Findlay, you got to lead. You want to make sure defensively you just play solid, give them one shot, do a good job on the defensive board, and then come down and get good shots. So just don't take rush shots. Let's just take good shots.
Yep, Marks to Haynes, and then Haynes will drive in the lane. Reverse pivot. Kick out, Townsend ball fake, got Swain up in the air, and then Townsend unable to convert. Another board for Brady Wildermuth. Joey, get in the lane, find Brady, up and good. And a lot of contact too, but Brady's a tough customer. Took the contact, got the bucket to go. Wildermuth with 4 points and a 30-point lead for Findlay. Marks at the top of the key. He'll get all the way into the lane. Missed the jump, missed the layup. Stover with the board. Devin will bring it back the other way. Dive in the lane. What a strong move by Devin Stover. Just a little flex there too. Put his head down, got right to the rim, finished with the right hand. Straight lane line drive there. Marks out by the volleyball line. Come top of the key, get the basketball back. Got Edmonds up in there. Now he'll dive in, turn it over. Picked up by Swain. I think Brady gets credit for the steal there. Isley will come back the other way. Now he'll go right in the lane, kick out to Stover, find Joey all alone for three, and he's not going to miss that one. Wide open, Joey Edmonds knocks it in. So Marks, come right side, hand off to Haynes. Haynes to Hall. Hall lost his dribble. Turn and face, go back to Marks. 15 on the shot clock. Marks trying to back in, cross court over to Townsend. Townsend from way downtown, and he made it. That was from the volleyball line, and it goes in.
That was deep.
You'll take those. You'll take your chances, I think, with those. Devin Stover, a hand back to Linder. Linder says, I'll try it from three, and buries it. Kind of got an open gym feel to it right now. Threes falling from everywhere. Oilers lead at 88-53. Charlie Harris will take a timeout. He just wants to make substitutions. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so I guess we'll go ahead and keep it. Oilers in action on Saturday, Dave. Lake Erie comes to town, and Lake Erie with a loss today to Hillsdale, but Kyle Conley, you know him pretty well. Coached on our staff. His kids are going to come in here and play hard.
They always do. I mean, he's done a really good job there taking over that program, and his kids will come battle. That's no doubt. What I'm excited about at this point, this next 5 minutes, we've got a younger group in here, a lot of kids who work real hard daily in practice, and now get some good game time.
Jarrett Cox has checked into the ball game. Also, big Hayden Stone from Cary has checked in, and then also Cooper Wall. He's a senior out of Fremont, Indiana. So here comes ODU. Oilers won this half so far, 48-15. Zool has checked back in the ball game. He's dribbling the basketball out by the volleyball line. Gets a screen from Strohmeyer. And then nearly turned it over. Goes back to Strohmeyer. Now has the basketball again to Zool. Left side, wide open for three is Knoll. That's an air ball, but Strohmeyer is there. Oilers just need to stay tall. Should be a 5-second, and it goes out of bounds.
Really good job by Hayden Stone and Jarrett Cox. They did a nice job of just staying tall in there.
Hayden Stone is described as a mountain of a man by Charlie here. 6'8", wide body as well. And really long arms. Top of the key to Isley swing. Isley the ball fake, take the three, buries the three. Isley's feeling it here today. He's got 8 points. Showing, trying to make moves, maybe some more minutes. Isley Swain. Here's Zool, ball fake, come back left side to Knoll. Knoll dive in the lane, reverse pivot, come back right side to Townsend. Townsend rise up for the three. That's off the mark, no good, and a rebound to the Oilers. 91-53, still 4 minutes to play here. Here's Jarrett Cox, he'll cross over, he'll get right to the rim, throw it up, got it blocked away though by Haynes. Great save inbounds, or attempt to save by Stover. Unable to do it, and we get our last media timeout. 3:57 to go in this one. Oilers well out in front, 91-53. It's Findlay basketball on 88.3 WLC and UFTV.
Through the production of our premier
Operated residential rental company serving Findlay, Ohio. For over 50 years, Wasbro Rental Property has helped residents find the right apartment to fit their needs. Go to the Sherman House and Wasbro Rental Property, LLC on Facebook for more rental information. Or call 419-423-8321. Wasbro is proud to support the University of Findlay Media Network.
Winner of foul 31, Isley Swain. This 14-9. Zach Zool shooting one on bonus. Findlay substitution 12, Trent Miller replacing Isley Swain.
Second opportunity also good. So here's Cooper Wall with basketball. Cooper coming across the timeline. Go to Dondre Palmer, checked in the ball game. Right side to Trent Miller. Trent hand back to Cooper. Cooper in the lane, throw it up for the right hand. No whistle, but Donnie Palmer with the board. His putback no good. Gets tapped out of bounds. So baseline out of bounds here. Cooper Wall to inbound, come to the corner to Palmer, up top Cox, to the left side to Trent Miller. Back to Cox, 8 on the shot clock. Back left side Trent, Trent with a ball fake. Trying to find some space, does, got it swatted away by Haynes. Come back the other way. Left side Zool. Zool underneath to Strohmeyer, and he'll go up for the easy one underneath. Good pass by Zool. 91-57. Is the Oiler advantage. Cox right side, thinking about the three. Top key to Palmer. Dondre, dribble left side to Stone. Hayden from downtown, off the back iron, no good. Tipped around and comes the way of Ohio Dominican. Zool, he'll pull up from three. That's well short. Trent Miller with the rebound. Here comes Trent back the other way at the top. Float to the right side to Palmer. Palmer getting downhill. He'll get right in the lane. Throw it up, no good, but he's fouled. And Dondre will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good strong move by Donnie to the rim there. Really good move.
Yeah, Donnie, 6'4", junior. Pickerton, Ohio. At the North High School. And we'll have a couple opportunities here at the line. Foul shot in the air, up and good. So he's in the score box today. Second opportunity for Palmer. Got them both. 93-57. 2:25 to play. Zool going the distance here. They got to play a game on Saturday too. Surprised he's in the ball game. Come to the corner, ball fake, get into the lane, kick out. Haynes open for 3. That one is up, no good. Rebound to Hayden Stone. Cooper Wall will handle it. Behind the back drill for Cooper. Throw it underneath the Stone. One dribble. Need to go strong with it. They called a traveling violation. And just learning the coordination of the ball game, of the game, really for Hayden is where he's at right now.
Yeah, it's, Hayden's really a skilled player. He's got really good shooting touch. He's got confidence in his offensive game. It's just growing up and understanding the game's played at a different pace.
Sure is. And Zoll dive in on Palmer. He's in trouble. Come up top to Haynes. Haynes got away with a walk, but he'll go in the lane and lost it. Whistle on the foul.
Just a good example right there. I mean, he was in position. He just needed to move his feet a little, rather than reach into for the ball. Just put that big body in the path of that driver.
Hayden Stone picks up that foul, and Haynes at the line for 2. Foul shot in the air. That one's in and out, no good. Substitution. Well, no, we'll have a substitution for the shooter if Haynes can make this one. So we'll get the substitution, bring Wilkinson back into the ball game. Haynes will come out.
Coach Winters only has three kids left on the bench, so he didn't have a lot of options.
Not a lot of options down there, and these guys have played a lot of minutes. Right side to Cooper Wall. Whistle and an offensive foul against Hayden Stone. So we got a minute 33 to go. Oilers back in action at home on Saturday. Lake Erie will come to town. Oilers going to move their record to 10-1. ODU is going to fall to 3-4. Zoll working on Cox. Boy, he gets right into the lane. Kick out to Knoll. Knoll drive in, come back to Zoll for 3. No good. Hayden Stone with the board. Find Cooper Wall. Cooper now across the timeline. Come out to Cox. Jarrett for 3. That one's up and good. Jarrett Cox came right around the ball screen, knocked it down. 96-58, minute to play. Zoll working against Cox, coming around a high ball screen. Jarrett will come underneath it. Now hand back to Townsend. Townsend sent it right side to Wilkinson. Backdoor cut and throw it up to Wilkinson for the easy 2. Cooper Wall. Left point over to Palmer. Back right side Cox. Cox trying to find some space. Bounce pass underneath the Stone. Hayden backing on in. Turns in the middle. Throw it up from 4. Off the back iron. No good. Strohmeyer with the rebound. And see if ODU continues to play. It appears so. Dump down underneath the Strohmeyer. Stripped away and out of bounds with 16.5 remaining. And that will allow a substitution here as Cameron McIver will come into the ball game. And now we're going to have another substitution if he can hurry. Another sub will be Keegan Schaub. So Schaub will come in, Cox will go out, Cooper Wall will go out as well. Ball comes in, 3 on the way by Strohmeyer, up and well short. Schaub with the rebound, 12 seconds to play. Keegan will kick across the timeline. Guy got a smile on his face over there. And he'll just dribble this one out. Well, ODU come over and double team him here, not sure why. And that will be that. So Oilers win it 96-60 over Ohio Dominican. And now 10 wins on the season. Remind our TV watchers, Charlie Ernst will be up next, but you got to flip over to the radio broadcast. So we'll step aside, come back with
Cornerstone Consulting Organization is an Ohio-based firm focusing on situation-specific business consulting, from enterprise strategy and operations to manufacturing system solutions. Cornerstone has hundreds of experienced advisors who have worked all over the world for Fortune 500 companies and small manufacturers alike. They have a demonstrated track record for solutions and execution support that helps return an operation to stability and profitability. Wasbro Rental Property is a family-owned and operated residential rental company serving Findlay, Ohio. For over 50 years, Wasbro Rental Property has helped residents find the right apartment to fit their needs. Go to the Sherman House and Wasbro Rental Property, LLC on Facebook for more rental information, or call 419-423-8321. Wasbro is proud to support the University of Findlay Media Network.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the ultimate comfort system from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever. Now the ability to finely tune your system is always at your fingertips. Expect consistently clean and perfect air, delivered by an eco-friendly system that's also the most efficient available. All while operating at a noise level that is, well, unheard of. Maybe it's time to rethink your air with the ultimate comfort system from Lennox.